From my point of view, I just kept saying to Josh weeks and weeks in advance, it was a subject that we wouldn't talk about. We were shortlisted the year before, so we didn't want to get our hopes up. And so I kept saying to Josh, just don't think about it, enjoy the evening, and let's just see what happens. And so, of course, when it did happen, we were not expecting it, and it was an absolutely fantastic surprise.
Yeah, I think it's a lovely recognition of, in layman's terms, we're a company that's coming up to 5 years old, and it's a real recognition of the hard work that the team's put in over that 5 years. So from bottom to top, it's just been everyone was ecstatic and really chuffed with the result.
For me to be working alongside Joshua and having been in sort of credit conferences and associated with the CICM for almost 30 years, to actually to have had the question asked many times, would you invite your children into the CICM? Would you invite your children to be a credit manager? Would you invite your friends and family to join the credit industry? And here we are, the two of us, as a family business generally, to be winning that award. So it meant a great deal, and for us it was superb. So really chuffed with it, and to me personally as well. And I know we'll come on to talking about some of the people involved that I've known for many years.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that sort of the recognition word earlier, but building on that sort of recognition is being recognised by our sort of the top peers that we consider in the industry, as I think Charles is sort of leading into as well. The people that are voted on the judging panel, we know, and we know of them very much so from the industry, and they're very esteemed sort of roles that they hold within the industry. So for that selection of people to have voted for us as the winners, that it just meant so much. Yeah, it was that recognition of you're doing the right thing. We're working hard to push the business along and get there. So that nod of the cap and that phenomenal. Really happy.
Well, it's very straightforward and not too long-winded, and I've done a few of them over the years, some successfully, some not. But this one in particular, I've been a judge a couple of times on other awards, and to say that the judging criteria took me at least 2 days to actually answer all the questions and to be a judge on the panel. And I think that one of the things I managed to strike through to the judges that were actually judging these awards was that I did write in there, and this is probably my top tip I'm going to give away now, Tom, but I did actually write in that you're all sitting there probably in your pyjamas looking through all of the multitude of applications for these awards, and I have empathy for you because I've done it, and I want you to know that it's not a marketing consultant writing this, it's me. I wrote the application, and it is from the heart. And some of the stuff that we do over in Africa, which is aside from the credit industry, is the charities that GCR supports. And I wrote a little bit about that. I didn't want to make it too Miss Worldy, but it is important to us. And what we do with Tag Rugby Trust over in Africa as well. So I wrote some of those details in there too. And I think that probably gave it a human side to the business that we own and run. And I think that probably helped. And but you'd have to ask the judges. I didn't get the chance.
Charles has hit the nail on the head. It's the being honest and speaking from the heart, I guess.
I'm just going to do a Nike advert now. Just do it. I mean, just why not? It'll take you maybe an hour of putting things together. Just get on and do it. You may well be surprised, like we were, and very, very happy. And there's no point in not doing it. Just crack in an application and give it a go.
Yeah, it's given us a lot of vision. So we've been seen by the people we want to be seen by, and it's got our name out there as a business. So if you're in a similar position and want to market or meet the right people, and most importantly have a fantastic night, the British Credit Awards is always an amazing night, and the artists, the acts are always phenomenal. They have I'm pretty sure they had Bruno Mars there last year. It was not Bruno Mars, it looked like him. But yeah, phenomenal. Great night.
Yeah, but it was a great night, well organised, and everything was good about it. But yeah, the recognition for us, not only in the UK from the Chartered Institute of Credit Management and its members, but also further afield. Most of our work is international. So people have asked me about it when they see it on the bottom banner of our emails. What does this mean? What is the CICM? What organisation is it? So not only has it introduced our business but also it puts the word out for training and education for the CICM. The biggest criticism I've heard for many, many years, and what I put into the application, was that Joshua's spent a lot of time with the team implementing lateral software, which keeps our clients up to date with every single thing that's going on their debts internationally. And that, I think, has helped greatly, because when I was out speaking to customers who've used other agencies in the past, that's the one thing that they criticise, that they can't get updates. International debt collection does take longer than UK. The legal side of it is more difficult sometimes. So keeping clients up to date and not having them get frustrated is vitally important. So one of the big things within the application was our software choice and our portal for clients to keep a track of what's going on a daily basis. And that, I think, helped greatly. I don't know, Josh, if you've got anything else to add to that?
Yeah, I think in addition to that as well, over the last year, we've been working closely with Luke Sculthorpe and the CICM in terms, so in the Middle East sort of region, because the CICM wants to get out there and sort of expand their training ledger out there. So actually, advertising and marketing for a CICM UAE branch or a Middle East branch. So we're working alongside Luke on that in terms of setting up a Middle East conference. So we've got our own Middle East conference, credit management conference on May 22nd in Dubai. And that's a sort of our dipping our toe in the water to test it and see what the response will be like, and then looking to maybe do an even bigger one with the CICM next year, something along those lines. So I think that work with them is really maybe put us on the map a little bit within the industry.
And that's the trick, isn't it? But now that we've won this award, we need to carry on and back up what we've won. I'd just like to say the judges, I did thank them on LinkedIn separately afterwards, and the ones that I knew from many years in the credit industry, they actually said, well, we actually took ourselves out of judging for you because we knew you. So there was that was a surprise. So it was the people that I didn't know on the judging panel that we really got to thank. So thank you to them, those people that we don't know, and trusting in the application that we put in and the work that we're doing, and working for all the exporters as we do. Hopefully we're going to go for the a King's Exporters Award next, or something like that. So there's other avenues to look for. But from our point of view, we'll just carry on what we're doing. As I said, Josh has now stepped in as chairman of the Kent branch, and we're going to hopefully make that busier and more thriving as it should be.
Yeah, I just can't thank everybody enough, coming from the guys in the office, the team from the UK offices, the London, so the Dubai office. Absolutely everyone was integral in not just winning the award, but growing the business. Working with myself and Charles, and from early doors when it was a smaller team to growing it to where it is now, and becoming the challenges we faced, as Charles said, with COVID, and at one point we even had one employee that had worked with us for literally a matter of around 2 weeks, and then we said, right, lockdown, you've got to figure it out from home on your own. And from all of these little challenges and everything that we've worked through to get it to the stage now where it's a lovely business, we're winning awards, and we're hoping to grow and keep going, all the way through to the clients that have supported us throughout and stuck by our sides as we've gone through those challenges together. And then finally, the panel of judges and everyone within the CICM that lets us be a part of it. Importantly, I'm the chair of the Kent branch, and Charles is one of the committee members, so we're trying to push the Kent branch to grow and get some interest there. So, absolutely everyone involved in it. We can't thank everyone enough, and we hope to keep winning.